Alright guys, do we have audio? Yes we do. Yo, I was like, yo, I don't want to record this video and then it have no audio. I'll be pissed if I record it and then have no audio. That'd just be, oh my gosh. No, right, we got PSA returns. Got PSA batch back today, so we're gonna fucking see what's here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now, how many will I sell out of these? You know, considering the price movements of, you know, previous items, PSA cards, the value keeps increasing. You know, PSA's demand is outrageous right now. You know, pricing for grading is constantly seems to be moving up. So realistically, if I do sell anything, it's only really going to be to pay for more submissions. As you know, like I would say, asset growth right now is incredible. Stock market is mad. You know, cryptocurrency is mad. Like everything seems to be hitting all-time highs. So realistically, you know, you collect what you like. If you have duplicates of stuff that, you know, you maybe have tens of. You know, I did have a Crown Zenith Lucario. I ended up selling it. I was like, yeah, I actually like that card as a 10. I was like, hopefully I get another 10 because then I can keep it and then only sell another one if I have a duplicate. Now, considering that card has gone, you know, people call you like a bag holder, or, you know, I have a joke with a friend right now because he likes to open like magic cards and he says, oh my god, you're like, you love to case your cards in plastic. And I'm like, yeah, I do, but you know, it's not only because, you know, when it comes to selling things later on, it's, you know, people can't argue condition. This is something that you do right with graded cards. Now, if you want to be like a bag holder and you want to grade just for money, like, go ahead and do that. I've never like just gone ahead and graded for money for everything that I've got on my channel. I've always graded random shit. There's a 1 and a 2 and, you know, everything. But, you know, I went ahead and did what a subscriber did and decided to grade some 1999 Prism cards. As you can see, they're not like fully centered in the middle. You know, I don't know if there's a way we can tap them down. They do move around a little bit. Right. Do you think this one's a 10? Probably not. It's probably a 9. Yeah, it's probably a 9. Look, I haven't seen the grades to these, but, you know, a 9. Is it fucking now? 116. Holy shit. 1169 1888 Yeah, that's one. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, Charizard. Super rare. Nah. Do I think that these will get a 10? I should think that these would get a 10. Right. You know, those are pretty pristine. No whitening on this. I'd say this is a 10. Yeah, mint 10. There we go. So, you know, if I do sell anything, I will probably have another look at them, you know, depending on what I decide to sell. But realistically, you know, I'll probably only sell like a couple items, but, you know, something that maybe is not a 10, or, you know, we got another one. Right. Charizard fan. Charizard fan, you know, this one's probably going to be a 10 as well. Oh, look at that. This one's 1169 1888 and that one's 888. Yo, bro, 10 bangers after 10 bangers, bro. You know it. You know how it is. The specialist. I'll always put it down to the videos that, you know, the guy said before. Do you remember when the guy said before? It was like, oh my god, bro, PSA will fucking manipulate the grades. You know, like, bro, you just shit at looking at cards. That's just the way it's just. Yo, bro, do you remember when I opened this? Do you remember when I opened this on a prize pack and I said, bro, I'm gonna fucking bust this for JoeG. I'm gonna grade this just for banter, yeah? Just for banter, because I thought, yo, this is a 10. Yo, this is a 10. This is 10. 100%, bro. Yo, do you remember when I got this for a pack? Oh, mate. Look at that. Electric generator. Got my ray gun, yeah. Got my ray gun. Yeah, took my ray gun, bro. Got a ray gun 10. You know, that's just like channel memes, isn't it? Like, we've got to keep that for channel memes. This channel is so shit. Like, it does not grow at all. This channel does not grow. Crown Zenith Pikachu. So we ended up buying this off eBay for like 20 quid. You know, I like Pikachu. You've got to give Pikachu a squeak. Squeaky toy. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky toy. Yeah, squeaky Pikachu. Right. No. We ended up buying this for like £20. I was like, this one is probably going to get a 10 because of like the condition. There's no whitening on the card. So I would say that this is a 10. Yeah? It's a 9, which is pretty fucking surprising. So I mean, personally, I don't think this is a 9. I would say that this is a 10. You know, I could go ahead and probably re-slab this. Because, you know, judging by the way I'm looking at it, there's no whitening on this card at all. You know, so there's literally no whitening on this card. Unless I see a scratch, or find a scratch, or a line, or something that is significant, which, you know, drops it down. Is that a scratch on the case? That could be a scratch on the case. I don't know. No, I don't think it's a scratch on the card. No, I don't think so, but we got a 9. This is kind of like, you know, the price on this would be like nuked, but a 10 on this, you know, should technically be like, I don't think a 9's worth anything. I probably could have just bought the card as a 9 if I wanted a 9. I wanted the 10. That's what I wanted the 10 for, you know. Depending on how this submission is, this blaster submissions, I could probably, you know, regrade this if I wanted to. You know, maybe when I send a load more stuff off, maybe possibly we could re-slab that, but I do think that that should have been a 10. Right, well, the Charmander EX Super Premium Collection. So you can get these boxes for like £60, 70 quid. This one's got like a dual swirl. It's like an 8. I'll see if I can get it to fucking shine on cam. You can see it. You can see it like a little bit, right? The fucking light. Right, there we go. Yeah, there you go. Spins round, all the way around, which is pretty sick. Oh, and it's a 10, bro! I didn't even mean, I was going to spin it around and check that there was no whitening on the back. So basically, out of them Supreme collections, you know, you can technically get like these from the boxes, but you know, some of the quality of the other ones I've had a shit. So, you know, that was like the best one out of them all. So I was like, then that one's got to be the 10, right? Obviously, you know, we have to usually basically get your money back. That's how you get your money back. Right now, we graded this. This was from a, you know, a collection set. This one's got a swirl on it, right next to the Rainbow Wave move, which is actually pretty good. This one's not going to be high because it's got a problem on the back. And there it is. There's the problem on the back. It's got like some dirt or some stain or something on it, but I would say this is probably like a fucking 7 or a 6 from that shit. Oh, we got a good 2. Wow, really? Wow, a 2. Oh, bro. We've been trolled. Wow. Oh, it's fucking creased as well, isn't it? Yeah, look at that, bro. That's actually creased here. That's mental. Do you know what, yeah? That's actually jokes. That's actually jokes because it is actually like, look at the centering. The centering's like pretty good. It's just got that fucking, like, brown stain on it. It's just like a fucking shit stain on it, right? There it is. That's what I would think was going to fuck the grade up because it's massive surface damage. But look at the corners. Corners are really good, but the problem is this binder that I got it out of was like wet, innit? It was like a wet binder, so I bought a binder off somebody and then obviously it's got that. I think 2's a bit harsh. I'd say like a 5 or a 6, you know, but it's a nice card nevertheless. Yeah, it's a nice one, right? So got a Mew from V-Star Universe. I ended up buying these for like 5 quid, 2 of them. Japanese, I'm going to say like 10. Gem in 10. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. There's another 10 added to the stack. Pretty nice card. Latios V-Star Universe. So we did sell one of these before previously. This would be a card that I would sell for, you know, covering shipping, postage, postage there, postage back, fucking grading fee, the card cost. Yeah, so this is actually one of them real nice ones. You know, because there's Latias collectors out there, which, you know, I did buy a few of these. These are actually nice cards. I'm going to say this is a 10 Jap. Gem in 10. So that's another one. That's another one that we could potentially... That's one that we could potentially sell. Yeah. Right. Pokemon Celebration Fanfare. This is Indonesian promo. Fucking hell. 2022. This one has got no whitening on. I'm going to say 10. Oh, it's got 9. I've got another one. So I can grade that one. Right, that one's pretty nice, yeah. So I've got 3 9s right now. 3.99s, yeah, or 4.99s. Charizard Ultra Premium Collection 2222, yeah. Yo. This one, was this the off-center one? No, this was not the off-center one. It's probably a fucking 9. Yeah, 9 it is. Shit. Right, sell that one. Radiant Greninja Astral Radiance 2022. No whitening whatsoever. Nicely centered. 10. Fucking 8, bro? The fuck? Fucking 8? They damaged the corner, bro. There's that damage on the corner or what? The fuck? No. That case is really fucking scratched. Holy shit. That's a bad PSA slab, that is. Look at that. That is an actual shitty PSA slab to get on a, like, fresh one back, considering how scratched the back is. That's so troll to get an 8. Like, how the fuck is that an 8? Venusaur Expedition. Hopefully this makes up for it. Hopefully this is a 10. These are like 150, I guess. This is something that I didn't generally gonna keep. I have another one. I just had a duplicate of 2, so 10. Gem in 10, 2002. That's actually pretty sick. That kind of makes up for that Astral Radiance one. We got Shadow Rider Calrex VMAX. I bought this because, you know, I like the horse. The horse is sick in this. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. You know, I'm not going to sell this one. Astral Radiance. Did I pull this one? No, I didn't. I think I bought it for about £8. 10. Bam! Here we go. There's another 10. 10. Bam, 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 boom. Right. Pokemon Illustration Contest 2022. Would this one get a 10? Yeah, I think so. A 7? Really? These card savers must be getting... These card savers must be damaging the corners or something. Like... They must be damaging the corners. Like... This is why I don't like submitting in them, bro. Like... Top loaders are the fucking king. Right, like... These are shit. Right? And my argument with PSA is these are shit. Right? Because they're flexy, yeah? They're flexy, and they can bend your fucking card, right? They can bend your fucking card, and your corner's getting bent, and then if you push it into this bit where it's tight, you know, they may be damaging your card. Right, now a top loader, yeah, is fucking stiff the whole way down, yeah? So, for example, yeah, you put your card in this, yeah? Right, you know your card, when your card's going into the bottom, yeah, when it's going into the bottom, right, it fucking stays exactly where it is. So this fucking side can't be fucking bent and ruin your cards. That's the whole reason why card savers are trash. Now, it's my argument with card savers. I think they're personally shit. This will be getting sold. I'm not keeping this as a 7. No chance. Right? But I think that's probably happened with 2 cards out of these. Alright, Astral Radiance. Garchomp. Pulled this from a fucking booster. Do you remember I got this from a fucking booster? Yeah? Pulled this on the channel. Right? PSA 10. Yeah. Pow! Yeah, there we go. Two fucking... This one's like... I wasn't going to sell this anyway, but this card's probably worth like $250 right now. Like, that's actually pretty sick. Right. SDC... No, SD1. Should be ST, yeah, ST01. Starter set 1 Goku card. I have one of these as a 10. I was looking to add another one as a 10. This one does have an NFC chip in the middle of the card. So it has this ring. Right? They've probably trolled and graded it fucking some, I don't know, nonsense. But let's see if we get a 10. Gemmint 10. Right, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing on that one. Right. Umbreon EX. I can't remember what I paid for this. I paid for this one. It was like 20 maybe 26, 30 quid. I'll have to check eBay. This was not going to be a 10. I would say that this was going to be best a 9, worst case a 7. So let's... a 9. Yeah, there we go. Best case a 9. Not a 10. It's never going to be a 10 because it was a small scratch on it. So that is sick. I'm happy with that. Right. And then we've got a Slowking. Right, we're going to put this here. Right. So I've got this from a collection. A wet binder. This is probably going to be like a 7. A 7 or an 8. An 8 at best. It's kind of scratched. We've got an 8. Got an 8 at best. There we go. Right. And then we got, ooh, Crown Zenith 10. Oh, yeah, look. They wrote ETB on it, look. So they actually put the ETB on there. This one's going to be a 10, right? It's slightly off that way, but I don't think it's enough. 10. Oh, it's a 9. Yeah, it's slightly off on the front. Yeah, you can tell. I must have not noticed that, like, when sending it off. I must have just looked at the back and then realised that it's fucking off on the front. So, the 9, I reckon, we'll probably be able to cover the shipping and that with this one. I want the 10. Hopefully we got the 10. Hopefully we got the 10. This one's centered perfect in the middle. Oh, the back's a bit off centre as well. 9. Oh, that's the 10. No, that one, the border thickness is a bit... Oh, I thought the bottom was bigger than the top. It's not. Must have just been my eye. Like 10. That's it, bro. 10. 9's getting sold. 9's getting sold. What's it called? We got the illustration Bulbasaur. That's getting sold. Greninja fucking 8. That's shit. That's getting sold. The Charizard 9 Ultra Premium Wambo collection. Get rid of that. Get my money back. Right. Pikachu Paldea chest. Right. This one. Got this one, yeah. Ba-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo. Oh, there's a fucking white spot there. Very small. I need an empty PSA case so I can put it in the case and then look at it to see if there's any whitening when you miss it at face value. This is probably going to be a 9 then. Yeah, it's a 9. That's shit. Because a 10 on that is like 140. Right, we've got a Roxanne. 2022 Astral Radiance. We pulled this myself from a random booster we opened on the YouTube channel. So, 10? Oh, fuck off. Who sold that? Who sold the ego card? Right here. 2018 DBS card game Miraculous Shenmon. Right, they did actually forget to add, they should say starter deck here, because that's where it comes from. It comes from a starter deck. This is actually a fucking banger of a card. I sold one of these. I had a small scratch on it, which hopefully that one was a 9 and this one was the 10. And this one was the 10. That's it. That's sick. Boom, boom. Right, we've got 2 left guards. We've got this one. Umbreon, the 3-pack blister card. I ended up buying a 9 for 20 quid on this card. And the thing is, I think they fucking damaged the corner on this one as well. That fucking card saver. Fucking card saver's so shit. Unless they fucking dropped my package. I bet that's what they did. They either dropped my fucking card savers and dented the fucking cards, or I put them in wrong and fucking bent them. This one's like 7. Well, it's a 9, right? And that's shit. Because the 9 I paid £20 for. I thought that one would get a 10, so I graded that one. And then, you know, this one I think 9's like £60 now, so it's pretty mad for an Umbreon card. Like, it's actually a pretty nice card, but I've already got a 9, so I might as well sell that one, right? Literally, I might as well sell that one. That's might go in the sell pile. That one's going in the sell pile. I'm not a fan of that card. Roxanne, get rid. Right. Victini, Mega Rayquaza EX to Battle Deck, mate. Yeah, 2015. So, easy 10. Yeah, easy 10. And then the last one is a Kadabra from Alakazam EX box, right? So I bought this from Chaos Cards. I brought this from Chaos Cards for about £1, 50. I was like, oh, that's nice. That should be a 10, bro. There we go. We got a 10, bro. Can you buy PSA 10s from Chaos Cards? Correct. You can buy PSA 10s from Chaos Cards. Right, I will see you in the next video, guys. We have some that we will sell. The Kadabra, you know. Do I get rid of this? Do I get rid of this as a way to cover the submission? I guess if the other ones don't sell, realistically, I'll put the other ones up for sale, like, you know, the Roxanne. So if anyone's interested in any of these, the Roxanne, the Umbreon 9, because we already have that. The Charizard VMAX, right? The Greninja 8, that's not going to go for much, is it? Probably only going to get graded feedback for that. That's going to be a bummer, that is, bro. And then the Lucario 9, I've obviously now got the 10, so I don't want that one. Everything else, I think I'm going to keep. Right, I think I'm just going to keep them. So that's actually pretty sick. Right. Kadabra 10. Shenron, it's a nice card, so I'm going to keep this one. The Lucario 10. I originally sold my original one, so now we got that one back, so that's actually good. Not selling that. Right, Goku, not selling that one. I don't like. Already a pop report. Astral Radiance, yeah, that's a sick card, bro. Banger. Fucking shine on it, bro. And then I think if I do, I'm gonna keep this one. This one's nice, bro. Yeah, the Venusaur. The Venusaur is probably gonna get chucked away as well. Probably going to get rid of this one because I have a duplicate. So that one. The Latios 10. Oh yeah, probably could get rid of that one. Mute. Keep pile. And Charmander. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well keep this one. Keep that one. The Paldea chest. Paldea chest. I might as well sell this one. Get another Paldea chest. And then basically try and get another Pikachu card and then get a 10. It would kind of make sense to probably do that. So maybe I'll do that. Umbreon, I'm a Worlds fan. I'm a Worlds collector, so we'll keep that. Slowking, yeah, I wanted a full set of these anyway. So these ones, I like these cards. I've got another one, so we'll keep that one. Yeah, that's bad boy. Even it's a 2. Electric generator. Chat. What do we do? Do we sell this? Do we keep it? Do we keep it for memes for the channel? Look, let me get me out my ray gun. PSA 10. That one's a belter, bro. Right, we've got the 2 Charizards. We'll keep these. Right, and then the Pikachu, which is a 9. I'm going to I might keep this one for a regrade. I'm just this should be a 10. I'd have thought it'd have been a 10, but let me know what you think. Let me know your comments. What do you think we should sell? What do you think we should keep? I think we're pretty good, right? You know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, realistically. 2 cards really pay off the submission, like the submission cost, and then we have the Prism 9. Maybe we'll probably sell this one as well, because we did one. I only graded 1 sticker, so yeah, that's actually mad. That's actually mad, isn't it? So there's a few 10s, don't get me wrong. I think there was only like, out of how many 10s was, how many was 9s? 27 cards. 27. 27. So there was 1 9, 1 9, 2 9s, 3 9s, 4 9s, 5 9s, 5 9s, 6 9s, 6 9s, an 8 and a 7. So 6, 7, 8, 19 tenths. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!